This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter!
They give it to Jameer. Big hole. There he goes down to the 20-yard line. Angling to the 15. Gone, baby! 5! End zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Cade to the basket. Hooks on the run. He hits it. Pistons are back up.
Pass over the line. Here's Kane on a change. He scores! He caught the Flyers changing. Patrick Kane with a shot inside the left goal post.
It's Williams in motion. Low snap. Melrose stopped! Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm the Sports Kid, and this is my dad, and we are here to bring you the latest on Detroit sports and more.
That's right. We're back live in the studio Tuesday, April 28th, episode number
66.
66. So we are live in the studio I'm wearing my Detroit Tigers hoodie. It's kind of chilly. The sun has gone down and it's chilled down a little bit outside. We got our Detroit Tigers hats on.
Yep.
Emery's wearing his baseball season hoodie. And we've got the Detroit Tigers on the TV playing against the Arizona Diamondbacks?
Atlanta Braves.
Oh, okay. There we go. Atlanta, Arizona, close. Start with A's.
There's McGonigal.
Tigers are down 2-0 at the end of the
A's
third.
are the second best team in the league.
The Braves?
Did I say A's?
I think you said A's.
Yeah. Oh,
See, it's all the A's.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Arizona, A's.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the Braves are one of the best teams in the MLB. They're 20-9.
Really?
Have the same record as the LA Dodgers.
Nice. So the Tigers are probably going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. We cannot share the screen. We have a couple comments come through. We have my mother says hello. We've got Mel from Tallahassee. Hello.
Hello.
We're watching. We have a TV here in the broadcast studio.
I wish there was a way to sync it, but I don't think there is.
Yeah, probably not. So we have a computer over here with a camera to our left. We have another computer, laptop.
Right. What we're looking at.
What we're looking at is a laptop.
Yes.
We have another laptop on underneath that laptop.
Yeah, which is powering the monitors.
We have two 27-inch monitors. We've got our soundboard over here.
Yeah. And then we have the lights back here.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. But been doing it 66 times now. Actually, more than that. I think this is
like
a couple
technically
special episodes and things in there.
I mean, you could say this is episode 67. With the pilot.
No, well, that with the pilot episode, plus we have special episodes.
Yeah.
This could be like episode closer to 70.
Yeah. But how many special episodes?
2 or 3.
Oh.
So, yeah, we've been doing it a while now. We're in a good groove. Kind of have a rhythm.
Yeah.
We come in the studio, we can get set up and on in about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. We're out playing baseball.
Yeah, we were literally just out playing catch and ran in here and got things fired up and turned on, and we're live. So all that to say,
we have 9 people.
9 people. Hello, 9 people tuning in right now. Appreciate you guys.
We're from 2 to 9 and 2
Feel free to
seconds.
comment in the chat. We've got
we'll
few
give
things
we'll
to
give you
talk
shout outs.
Yeah, we'll do shout outs. We're talking Pistons problems, Lions picks, and Tigers updates tonight.
Yep.
Apart from that, upcoming news, we do have the Detroit Sports Spectacular coming up the last weekend of May. So just
About a month away.
A month away.
Exactly.
Fine tuning some details today with
exactly.
our friends at JMC Sports. And I'm going to be trying to do some other things too. So stay tuned for that. But we'll be there all 3 days with a table set up. And we picked up some new cards the other day.
Yeah.
Some pretty good ones to try to sell at the show.
Yep.
We'll be looking for some more as well. And that's coming up. So stay tuned. We will continue to push that. Shout out to our currently one and only sponsor, the NOXA, the North Oakland Staffing Agency, for carrying us through the past year, past 66 episodes. If you haven't yet and you're listening for the first time, if you could give us a like, a share on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, if you're listening on the podcast streaming platforms, if it's Apple or Spotify, if you give us a positive review, we'd appreciate that. And I think that's all that I have. We have one other comment coming through. Our friend Chad Przalski. He said, how about the NFL draft and which university had the most players drafted? So that's a good question. Do you want to save it? Or do you know?
I mean, I don't actually know.
I think I know where he's kind of going with this.
Yeah, I mean, I know what college he roots for.
We know what university of a bad state that he roots for.
And if I had to guess, I think it's that.
Yeah, we can't even say that word.
I mean, I think there was 3 of them in the top 10.
Yeah.
So
we went through. When did we look at that?
We didn't look at any of them. We looked at the mock draft.
We looked at the mock draft. That's right.
That was week. Crazy. It's been so long that we've been. Last week we were talking about mock drafts.
Yeah.
I mean,
and here we are already post draft. We had the real deal.
Yep.
All right. Who is that?
Dingler.
Dylan Dingler with the base hit. Yep. Okay, Emery. That's enough. What do you have to talk about tonight?
So we've got a great show for today. As always, we are going to be talking about the Detroit Pistons and their playoff problems. We're also going to be talking about the Detroit Tigers and giving updates on them. But most importantly, I'd say, the NFL draft. But first, and updates. But first, as always,
we're going to turn on some little background music. Go ahead.
But first, as always, the recent scores and updates. So the Pistons lost to the Magic 94-88 yesterday. And in that game, Cade Cunningham had 25 points, 9 rebounds. And Tobias Harris had 20 points, 6 rebounds. And they are currently losing the series 3-1. It's an embarrassment, but we're going to be talking about more about that. And then the Tigers in the past week have a 3-3 record, so perfectly fine.
Decent.
Yeah, 500. But their best game was against the Reds when they won 8-3, and in that game, Gleyber Torres went 3 for 5, 3 runs, 1 home run.
That one is long gone.
One RBI. Hold on, we'll check that later. 1 RBI, and Brant Herter had 1 innings pitch, gave up 0 hits, had 0 earned runs, and had 0 strikeouts.
Are you going to be talking about torque?
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay, because that's big news.
Yeah. And then the Lions
He's
draft.
currently up to bat, by the way, right now.
The NFL draft was last week, but the Lions in the first round selected Blake Miller, a tackle out of Clemson. We're going to be recapping their entire draft later in the show, so stay tuned for that.
Okay. Is that all you have?
Yep.
There's another recent score, an update.
What?
From the Levy
Tigers.
Tigers.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know who the Levy Tigers are, I play on that team. That's my baseball team. We're pretty good, I'd say.
So Emery's
Our
in
first game.
Babe Ruth,
Yes.
Orba, Oxford Rec Baseball. He's in the Babe Ruth division,
Yeah, it's like the second oldest category.
12U. And he is on the Levy
Tigers.
And they
Yep.
had their first game last night. How did it go?
It went good. We won, I think, either like 5 or 6-2. Well, I don't know. I wasn't keeping track, but I think that's what we were at. And I did pretty good. I went 2 for 3. I didn't strike out, which is good. I got out, but it drove in a run.
It was a ground out.
Yeah.
Sack run.
Yeah.
Or sack ground. Is that
It's just an RBI.
Yeah.
Just a
It's a ground out, but
ground
pushed a
out
runner
RBI.
through.
Yeah. Which is, I guess, a fair trade, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I hit a single and then got walked.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did pretty good for our first game.
Yeah, his first game, super windy.
Yeah.
A little chilly.
Especially towards the end. It got, like, really windy.
Yeah. I thought the team played well, looked well. Pitching was phenomenal. And
Yes.
it's going to be a good season.
Yep.
Off to a good start. So, good job to the Levy Tigers. All right. So that's good. That's good. Good stuff.
I mean, what do you want to talk about? I mean, we were just talking about baseball. We have the game on. Do you want to just do Tigers first? And
Want to jump right into the Tigers? And
then we do basketball and then draft, or either way around.
I think we talk about Tigers here briefly.
Yeah. Then we do Pistons.
Yeah.
Then NFL draft.
Yep. All right. Where do you want to start us off with?
Well, I mean, obviously, we talked about in the last week, they have a 3-3 record. So
What's their overall record?
their overall record, I believe, is 15-14. So they have a winning record. Not the best record. But they are the first in the AL Central.
Okay.
And that basically just means that the AL Central is trash. Because a team that's one game above 500 is leading the division.
Okay, keep talking. I'm going to try to download
And then
something.
Kevin McGonigal, been amazing. I think he's mostly shortstop now. Like Javier Baez is mainly playing center field. Kevin McGonigal moving into shortstop, doing good. Yeah, and then we have Hyu Lee. He hit his first major league home run, but I would say that the biggest update is Spencer Torkels has hit a home run, and what is it? 5 consecutive? 3 consecutive?
Did the streak end? Or is the streak still going on?
I thought
There was 5 home runs.
Yeah, it was 5 home runs in consecutive games. Not 5 home runs each game, but like 1 home run each game for
There
5
you go.
games.
There you go. Let's find the stat here because
It's like the only time the record for the first time in like Tigers history.
Yeah, well, not the first time.
Well, not the
Tigers.
first time, but
he is currently tied.
with like 3 people
Yeah, I'm trying to find it here.
tying the record
There you
for
go.
the Tigers franchise.
Yes. Let me see if I can find that stat of who he is tied with. Man, I swear, I save a lot of things during the week, and I thought that I had that pulled up. So let me look it up. Go ahead.
And Scooble's doing fine. He has a 3-2 record, a 0.99 WHIP, and then a 2.72 ERA. So, I mean, overall, we're doing decent. Definitely not doing as good as... Definitely haven't started off as good as we did last season. But, I mean, we've been staying pretty consistent. Haven't really gotten blown out, which is good.
No, I think it's like consistent's the key word.
Yeah.
It's not consistently great, also not consistently
We're
bad, but
just consistent.
just kind of consistently average right now. All right, here you go. This is the elite company that Torkelson joins with his back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs, or home runs in a game. Ooh, there's an overthrow to first. All right, why don't you read these names here?
Okay, with his latest blast, oh no, I don't need to read that.
A few years or a few days ago. There you go.
I'll just read that. Torkelson matches a Tigers record previously held by legends such as Hank Greenberg, Rudy York, Vic Wertz, Willie Horton, and Marcus Thames.
Yeah. Legends.
Legend.
So Torkelson ties historic Detroit Tigers home run record.
Yep.
So, and what's interesting, I think the first home run that he hit was his first home run of the season.
Yeah.
And then he went
Back.
the next game. So it was good. It was exciting to see Torkelson's bat finally light up a little bit.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, because I made a statement maybe a month or so ago about the Tigers, and I said they shouldn't have gotten any worse than last year, right? Remember me saying that?
Yeah.
I said, hey, this team should be good. They shouldn't have gotten any worse.
I mean, they've gotten worse.
The players have experienced now
Yeah.
another year under their belt. A lot of these younger guys, this year they should come in and be consistently good.
Yeah. And they're not.
So far,
What
I think they've gotten worse,
Yeah.
arguably,
Yeah.
compared to where they were last year this
Yeah.
time.
But, I mean, it's kind of hard to compare them. Because, like, they were doing so good last year, like, you wouldn't have, like, thought that they were going to... Like, no one thought that they were going to do better than they did last year. Right?
Nobody thought that they were going to do better.
Yeah. You thought they were going to do better? No. There's no
I
way
thought they were going to do better.
Okay. Well, I think you're the only one that thought that.
Because I said you would think with the experience and everything else that they had last year, they did make the playoffs, but they didn't make it past the first round 2 years in a row. Coming out of that, they were going to be better. But they've gotten worse.
Yeah. I mean...
Let's look up some stats here. We haven't done that in a little bit. To see how the team has been playing. So let's find it.
I think you just need to go on their team.
Go on the team website.
No, just like click the team name.
There we go.
That's a
This is currently, we'll find it here. Give me a second. Just give me a second here.
Okay, there.
Oh,
That's
so they're currently at 517. Just a one win over 500. So that's not
good.
that great. Let's find it. Give me just a second here. We'll get there. I think I have to go here. All right. So we can do a little screen share for this. For those watching at home. Let's split the screen. That one. I think it's that one. Screen share. We're pulling up the stats. Where are we at? Okay. Not the right way I wanted to share. Here we go. Bear with me. Bear with me here. Here we go. Okay. All right. What do you want to look at? Home runs?
Yeah,
Runs?
we could start. We could start at home runs.
Okay. I mean, who's leading us right now?
Gary Carpenter.
With 6.
Yeah, it was 6. So that's pretty good.
Is it?
I mean, not really. It's good for our team.
We're 26 games in.
Wait, can we filter by like total like runs or like total like?
Well, here's runs.
Oh, okay. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kevin McGonigal.
He has 35 hits. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 35 hits.
We can look at his.
He has 11 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Batting average .324. I mean, yeah, he might be like my favorite player on the team right now.
Kevin?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he's definitely,
he's
speaking
definitely
of
the best.
consistent, he's the most consistent.
I'd say it's either
29 games and he's had 35 hits, 22 runs. I mean, he's dang near scoring a run every game. So currently up.
Hyu Lee.
Hyu Lee.
He's on second.
At least.
He's on third.
He's going to stay 2.
He should have gone.
Hyu Lee. He got his first home run the other day.
Hyu Lee. I mean, he's no Ohtani, but he's good.
So I'm going to get this audio drop downloaded here in just a second. Because this is a good one. Let me get it loaded up. Keep chatting.
So, yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. I mean,
Well, again, compared to last year.
we're doing terrible. So we're not doing good at all. Kevin McGonigal, oh no.
Uh-oh, who's down? Man, we missed it. Turned our head for a minute. We have a player down.
Baez, that's Baez.
Man down.
He tore his ACL.
Is that at first? Yeah.
He tore his ACL or something. Did he get hit by the throw?
I do not know.
Oh no, that's ACL.
He is.
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Let's not go that far. That would not be good.
No, they're looking at his leg.
Yeah, he is in deep pain right now. Javi Baez, El Mago.
Oh, maybe.
Twisted his ankle.
No, that's not.
Let's show. Come on, show. They need to show a replay here.
No, it's not. He either broke his ankle.
This is not looking good. So he must have got a hit or something. We turned our heads just for a second. Here we go. Here's the replay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. That's his ankle.
That is his ankle. He was just kind of coming into first base, had to kind of fall backwards, and when he did, his foot got stuck under his butt as he fell to the ground, and his ankle
Literally folded.
folded not the way it's supposed to fold.
Oh, wait. How's he standing?
He might. They're probably going to put a pinch runner in. I don't know if he was safe or not. But he's standing. He's back on his feet. See if he can walk. It definitely did not feel good.
He's definitely not playing the rest of the game.
He's needing help off the field. Man.
That stinks. That hurts.
That hurts. Injuries.
I mean, Baez, he has 20 hits, 20 home runs, 6 RBIs. He's like our only veteran.
He's got 2 home runs.
That's what I said.
He said 20 home runs.
I said 20 hits.
I think he said home runs too. It's all right.
Oh. 20 home runs would be nice.
10 runs, 20 hits, 2 home runs. He's doing all right. He's back up on his feet. He's kind of walking now. They don't want him to, but he needs to just kind of get off the field.
Go into the locker room.
Get some ice on that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're carting off.
They're bringing the cart out. So not good. Not good. So I wanted to get back to Kevin McGonigal because I just got a drop downloaded here. Let's see how it sounds. I have not even listened to this yet. So our friend Scooble Knows on Instagram, Josh Teebs. He's the man at the Tigers games that has multiple jerseys, multiple signs.
Yeah, tons of signs.
Every player that gets up to bat, he's holding some sign. He's shouting their names.
Yeah. The other day, not fun fact, but just something cool. We were watching the Tigers game, and in the background you could hear, torque, torque, torque.
Yeah. So he's the torque guy. He's known as all sorts of things, but he's at a lot of Tigers games. He's loud.
Yeah.
He gets people fired up, sometimes upset too, but whatever. You know, if you're not there for a good time, I don't know why you're there. And let's flip this back here. But he has started when Kevin McGonigal started getting hot. Josh came up with a little thing, which I thought was awesome. And let's see if this plays here. Here we go. If you know this drop, it is from...
If you know, you know.
It is from the movie Home Alone.
Yes, the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Kevin McAllister.
Yes.
And so Teebs has been holding signs up with the mom from Home Alone screaming, Kevin!
Hand this to Kevin. Hand this to Kevin.
And then
Kevin's not here.
he actually had people chanting, Kevin! At the games.
Kevin!
It was like a week or two ago, and he threw, like the pitcher was thrown to Kevin, and he started yelling, Kevin! And the pitcher got thrown off. Ended up walking him.
Kevin, what did you do to my room?
Kevin! So that's going to be the thing, and we're going to ride with it every time McGonigal's up.
Yell, Kevin!
I'm going to get the drop put on the soundboard, and we'll clean it up a little bit. It's a great drop. I like it. We're still working on getting Mr. Teebs on the podcast.
Yes.
We've been talking to him, so we're gonna make something happen here soon with him. But
Yep.
All right, couple more comments here in the chat. Chad, we'll come back to that one. Dan Bilgren, we were talking about the Ohio State Buckeyes, and he calls them the...
You can't censor it and then uncensor it and then proceed to say the entire word.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah. There.
Ohio
So,
State.
like, hit the thing, and then, like, as soon as you stop, you start saying the word.
That's fine. Anyway, he calls them the Bud Eyes.
Actually, a good name.
Mel from Tallahassee said the Pistons will lose. It's all fixed. It's all fixed.
I mean, honestly,
the way they're playing, it seems like that. And I think we'll roll into that here in a second. And then Danielle, did you have fun? We have not gone to the game yet. The game that we plan on going is going to be June 6th, I believe. Saturday, June 6th.
Yes.
So we have not gone to that game yet. So why is this thing zooming? It's kind of...
Can you hear us?
We should be back. Hold on. Keep talking.
Chat, are we in? Chat.
Keep talking.
Okay, hello. We are back on track.
Test.
So yeah,
Hold on. There we go.
back to what we were saying.
We should be back live. Sorry, I touched something and pulled something and.
What were we saying?
What was I saying? I was saying this. Now, what do you mean? What was I saying?
We were talking. I don't know. What were we talking about?
What was it?
We were reading the comments. Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, we haven't gone to the game yet. It's June 6th, Saturday.
All right, Chad. Chad brought up a question. He
Let's read this and then just go straight into the Pistons.
Go ahead and read it.
Do you believe sports games are rigged? Yeah. I mean, I don't think all of them are rigged. I think all the Chiefs games are rigged.
We know that some games have been rigged.
Yeah.
We know that baseball games specifically have been rigged. We know the Cleveland Guardians pitcher, Class A, and who is the other guy, got caught betting on their pitches. And not just, here's the thing. I'm actually okay with you, like, I think it should be okay. Like, if you bet, like, I'm going to win the game.
Yeah, like, why would you bet on your team losing?
Right. Now, if you bet that you're going to lose and then you lose because you threw the game, like, that should be crappy. But, like, I mean, if you're confident.
What did Pete Rose gamble on? His team winning?
I think so. I mean, I'm not promoting gambling by any means, but I'm just saying, like, why is there such an issue with people, like, if they're going to bet on themselves winning?
Yeah. What's funny is all these, like, major league, all these things about, like, people not being allowed to, like, gamble on their games and stuff. You know who they have on BetMGM or whatever it is? I don't even know. They have Derek Jeter on the ads.
Literally every game is sponsored. Let's see. I don't see one right now. But
the NBA games, they're all sponsored by DraftKings.
DraftKings all
FanDuel.
over. FanDuel. All of them. So why are they promoting it? I mean, obviously because there's a bunch of money to be made.
Yeah.
But I think there's nefariousm. Is that even a word? Nefarioism.
What?
Nefarious people. Nefarioism. I might have just made that up. Yeah, nefarious. But I kind of like the word nefariousm.
You know what word I can spell?
Nefarious?
No. I can spell idiosyncrasy.
Oh, nice. There's a little random fact of the day. Emery can spell a word I can barely pronounce. Idiosyncrasy.
Yep.
Go ahead and spell it.
Okay. IDIOSYCA, or no, not A, R-A, sync,
Hold on.
C-Y. Idiosyncrasy. I'll spell it again.
I was looking for the sound. I don't have that.
IDIOSYCRACY. Idiosyncrasy.
Ding.
I didn't know I could spell it right because we were doing this spelling bee thing at my school, and the word was tattoo, and I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
I spelled it with one T.
You know who's up to bat right now?
Kevin!
Kevin! Kevin McGonigal up to bat. He is must watch Tigers baseball
You know
right
what
now.
number he is?
What number?
7. You know what number I am? 7.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, wait. Oh, my. He bats third in the order. I bat third in the order.
Wow. All right, so, yeah, I think, Chad, there's a lot of money in sports betting. Again, I do believe that some of them are rigged. We know that people have been caught rigging games. Again, the pitching, back to that point,
I think
They were betting that their first pitch or first several pitches would be in the dirt.
yeah, and then they like. What's funny is like, number one, I don't promote gambling whatsoever, but if you're gonna do it, like at least try. Like these people that are like they threw it like terribly, like spiked the ball in the dirt.
Right. There's recently a big, and we're going to stray off topics, not on off topic, but off sports topic for a second. But the guys, one of the military dudes that I believe it was, they captured Maduro in Venezuela. He actually bet that Maduro was going to be captured the week that it happened, but he was one of the guys that did it. But that's like betting that you're going to win. I mean, what if the mission would have failed? He would have lost.
Oh, Kevin!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he got robbed!
Did it bounce off the wall?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was a long on. Most,
Oh, no, the guy, Acuna caught it.
but I thought it hit off the wall.
No, Acuna just caught it.
Can you show the replay, please?
If that was a Comerica, that was gone.
Almost every baseball stadium, that ball's out of there. Of
That
course,
ball
they
was-
can't show the replay.
that ball was
They have to go to
hammered.
a commercial about DraftKings.
Is that what this is?
Probably.
And honestly, I think this is a FanDuel ad. Oh, Comerica.
It's for a bank. They're the ones that fund it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's roll right into Pistons. So, do you think that? Well, let's just start with the NBA. Do you think the NBA is rigged?
Yeah. I mean, LeBron. Okay. I mean, there's obviously we have a jersey hanging up in the back about gambling on games and stuff like that. Not
Yeah, Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
Caught gambling
Yeah.
on
So
games.
So, I mean, there's obviously some like that. I think LeBron, they've definitely rigged games on him. He was at half court and took 3 steps and then went in and dunked because he just runs with the ball and they don't call it travel.
That's the thing. If there's enough money on a game, and we don't know where all the money's coming from, but hey, I need you to lose this game. I've got $100,000 riding on it. And if I win the bet because you lose or you do this or you do that, I might win $1 million and I'll split the money with you. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, greed is a thing. Gambling is a thing. Definitely is a thing in the NBA.
Yeah.
To what extent? We don't fully know.
Yeah.
So do you think that this Pistons series specifically has been rigged?
I mean, I'm not certain, but I mean, there's definitely some stuff going on between, Jalen Duren and Wendell Carter. Now, does that mean that it's rigging? I don't know. But I mean, they're definitely not doing their best, I'll tell you that much. This is not the Pistons team that we know.
No. I asked that question last week. Were the Pistons, because last week they had lost the first game.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the question, everything was, which is crazy, they've only played 4 games in last week, I guess. But the question was, is this the real Pistons or is this the real Magic? And was the Magic underrated during the season and maybe the Pistons were overrated? Now I heard another statement that kind of makes sense, is that the Pistons actually during the season were playing peak basketball, right?
Yeah.
Everybody agrees to that. They won 60 games. They were playing great. They were beating teams by 20-some points.
Yeah.
They were playing peak basketball all season. Now here's a theory, and we can easily argue this. Were the rest of the teams playing peak basketball during the season, or were they playing instead of 100% at 90%, at 85%?
mean,
We know the NBA is a bad product. We know that generally speaking, these teams don't play hard.
Yep.
They don't play defense. They'll shoot, but they don't play hard.
Yep.
During the 80 games or whatever it is. How many games during a season?
yeah, 80.
So maybe the Pistons were just overperforming all season. Now you got the Magic, who have kind of come up to their level or maybe surpassed it a little bit because they're actually trying.
Yeah.
And now the Pistons are like, crap, we don't know how to play against a team that's actually trying to play against us.
Yeah. I mean,
Something does not look right.
yeah.
That's all you can say.
I mean, it
Just go ahead and look at these stats. I was looking at these earlier.
Yeah, I've seen the stats. They're trash.
This is from the last game, last night. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and read how bad both teams played yesterday?
Percentage or just like out of?
Just start with the percentages.
So we'll just start with the Pistons. Their field goal percentage was 37.8. Those are like 2-pointers, like in the paint and stuff.
82 shots, only made 31.
Yeah. And then the Magic did even worse. They had a 32.6% field goal percentage. And out of 92 shots, they only made 30.
Remember we looked at this, I think, last week or maybe a couple weeks ago. We were looking at field goal percentages.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what we kind of saw were good numbers?
Like 65.
Definitely above 50 into the 60s is really good.
Yeah.
37 for the Pistons. 32 for the Magic. I mean, both teams.
That was a horrible game.
It really was.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense was strong. We'll get to that in a second. But look at the three-pointer percentages.
We have 20% for the Pistons and 25.7% for the Magic.
Pistons hit 6 three-pointers.
Out of 30.
There's games where guys get on hot streaks and hit. One dude will hit 6 three-pointers.
Yeah.
So nobody's hitting threes.
On either team.
Neither team. The Magic got 3 more than them.
But they also shot 5.
Free throws weren't that great.
I mean, you should be making 80%. Well, so actually, if you're watching the game, you'd know. Yesterday, Azar Thompson got fouled. And they're like, yep, Azar Thompson has a terrible free throw percentage this season at 57.
That's bad.
Yeah. How? I mean, he's a defenseman, but like,
If you can't
You
hit
gotta-
free throws,
yeah, like-
you're a professional basketball player.
you're 6'8", and you're right there. Like, you just
It's not getting enough air under it, probably. He's throwing it too hard. You got to get that ball up and down.
like 57% free throw. Like,
That's not good. Those are like Shaq numbers. Okay. Some of these numbers actually start looking good, though.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, definitely. I mean, our defenses are strong.
was this the last?
Yeah, it was the last game.
That was the last game. Let me look at this one. Okay.
I think our last game we did the best defensively.
Yeah, I mean, they had 18 blocks.
5 steals. Now we struggle we turn the ball over 20 times.
That was a very big point this game. 20 turnovers to the
Magic
10.
have 20. They had 23 points off turnovers.
You cut that number in half, the Pistons win.
Yep.
I mean, you shave 5 of those off of there, they win.
Yep.
So that was a huge thing at that game.
I think Cade had 10
Turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out there looking blind.
Well, there was the one time wait, hold on. Javonte Green. Javonte Green got a breakaway. You have one dude guarding him. Cade's down here. Cade's like over here with the ball. Javonte Green's like right here, okay? The guy's like blocking him. Cade passes it like this, in between Javonte Green's legs, trips him, and turns the ball over. Like, what are you doing?
Was it like a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 or
It was a
something?
2-on-1.
I think it was almost like a 3-on-1.
Yeah, well, yeah, because all the Magic were back behind half court, and there was another guy who was like in front of half court. Like, why don't you? That guy was Javonte Green was heavily getting pressed. Why didn't Cade just go farther in?
Or slow down a little bit. Like
wait for people to get open.
Yeah. You got to make the shots count. That was late in the game too.
Oh, not even talking about. I mean, okay, Cade was the only one who did anything on our team, and that's not saying like that's not good because he didn't really even do the best. We were talking about like percentage wise. We like in the last minute, I think they had like 6 3-pointer attempts.
Really?
Missed all 6.
Yeah. Well, Cade went 7 for 23, 25 points total.
Look at he was 3 for 11 on 3-pointers.
Jalen Duren, 31 minutes, scored 12 points.
Terrible.
Asar Thompson, his defense, 32 minutes, 6 points.
He had 2 blocks.
Now,
2
Tobias
turnovers.
Harris was the only one that kind of showed up. Yeah, Duncan Robinson can't hit a 3.
And
Cade couldn't. I mean,
what's
nobody
terrible
could.
about it is Duncan Robinson's like the person on our team who actually knows how to hit 3s, and then like he can't.
Yeah, it was just. It's been a pitiful performance. I think, so far, completely in the first 4 games, the Pistons somehow got 1 win. Even of that game, I believe they only had 10 strong minutes. But so, question to recap this or kind of end the Pistons discussion. Last week, you made a very bold prediction.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to
Own up to it.
own up to that. So what
Yeah,
did you say?
I said they were gonna sweep them.
Well, sweep
Sweep
them.
the rest of the series.
Yes.
I kind of thought that it was just an off game. I think the entire series has been an off series.
Yes.
Because, I mean, you can say that they were just the only ones playing hard. But at the same time, you have Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, front runner. Well, not front runner, but finalist.
Top 5 or whatever.
Yeah. You have Cade, who's MVP, like, top 5 for, like, on the running. You have Jalen Duren on covers of magazines.
He was talking with Michael earlier today. He mentioned, wasn't he like a most improved player or something like that at one point?
Yeah, one of the most. Yeah. Yeah, and
He's done nothing.
I
Asar has still done well.
Yeah, I mean,
he's still doing what he expected.
the kid's. I mean, he's a young kid. Like Azar's 22. So I mean, and he's done. I'd say really good so far.
Yeah. So what do you think? There's 3 games left. At home tomorrow. By the way, I was looking at tickets for those of you listening, watching.
They like dirt cheap,
You want to go see a Pistons game? Playoff NBA Pistons game.
like $30.
$50. Actually, I think there were some in the 40s. Let's look this up. This was one of the best teams. Yep, $49. One of the best teams in the NBA through the regular season.
Well, it's not like anyone wants to go.
And you can buy lower level tickets for $112.
You can get in the like the family section. Whoa.
I mean, there's some other tickets that are more expensive, like courtside.
But that's cheap. Like, that's cheap.
For a playoff game, yeah. Let's look at the Lakers.
Well, I think they're out.
Are they?
No.
Okay, so they're playing tomorrow at LA.
Those are the junk tickets. Courtside's probably like $3,000.
Okay, 2 tickets to the Lakers game.
Oh, those aren't that much.
Cheapest,
They're about 100.
no, this isn't even a seat.
That's
I don't think.
That
just gets you in the event, like in the arena or something. I don't know what that means.
No, I think that just means like a pass to go to like some club because it says
Yeah.
no event access.
$165 gets you in the arena. No, these seats are actually fairly cheap too. You can get
I thought they were.
courtside, but most of the seats
Here,
average.
go
I'm
to
seeing
the,
right here like
go to
$400 or
Timberwolves.
$500.
Those are probably more expensive. I mean, except no one's going to a game in Minnesota.
95 is the cheapest.
Yeah, look, $3,000.
Yep, $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally speaking, pretty cheap to go to a basketball game.
Everyone wants to go. It'd be cool to go. Michael is actually, besides the Pistons, he really likes the Timberwolves. He likes Anthony Edwards.
We're gonna look up hockey tickets now.
How much are
For the Penguins, cheapest tickets $400.
they're still in the first round?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you compare it to like hockey, these tickets are just crazy. Hockey tickets.
It's it on the. It's nuts.
All right, we need a prediction. 3 games left. Do
They
the
only
Pistons have any chance of winning the next 3 games?
No.
I
I say
don't think it's possible.
I think they win at home tomorrow, and then. I mean, it'd be humiliating to lose at home.
Yeah, they'll get booed. I believe they'll get booed if they lose at
Yeah.
home.
So I think they win at home. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't see there being any way. I think at the very most, okay, I don't even see them winning the series. If they could somehow get it to game 7, they lose at home. But I don't think they will. I think they'll win at home tomorrow and then lose.
Yeah. I'm with you. I mean, the question...
I mean, I want them to win. I want them to win the entire rest of the series, but I just don't think that they will.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the question 3 days ago was like the Pistons, can they even win 2 games in a row? And I don't think they can. So
Well, I mean,
they definitely can't win 3. Now, again, hypothetically, they play like they played all season, sure. But we're not seeing that.
I mean, if somehow that now you also have to take into consideration that the Magic's Franz Wagner got injured. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
and there's
Big news.
he's one of their best players. I'd say I'm not sure. I'd say he's probably one of their best players. They're saying that he might. They're not sure yet, but he might not be able to play tomorrow. If he does, we're cooked. If he does, we might have a chance. Without him, I think we can.
Pistons going to Detroit tomorrow. They win big. They got to win big. Can't be some piddly win. If it's a piddly win, they don't stand a chance.
If they win big, I'll reconsider.
They've got to win big. It's got to be real big, some say. Some of the biggest. The greatest win. They got to win big. Too big to rig. And if they can win big at home, get some momentum, get hype again, get excited, become a team, fire each other up, go to Orlando, steal a game in Orlando, and come back to Detroit, they can win it.
Yep. I think they win tomorrow. Win in Orlando. The team gets complimentary trips to Disneyland. Get them hyped up. Do the teacup swirl ride. Then you go back to
It's a
Detroit.
small world.
Yeah, it's a small world. And the teacup. You know what I'm talking about? The teacup.
Yeah. And that it's a small world?
No. The teacup is a separate one.
Oh, okay.
Well, both of them. Go to small world. It's a small world. And then you come back to Detroit. and just absolutely blow them out.
Yes. Here's what final statement. If the Pistons win the next 3 games, they will win this series. And we're going to end it at that.
Yep.
All right, we got to get an NFL draft. We're at like 57 minutes, and we still got NFL draft to talk about.
No, this one's the bad one.
No, it's not. This is good.
Oh, this is the first one. This is NBC.
We got the NFL draft. Emery does not like this theme song. Here we go.
Yeah, this one's okay.
All right, here we go. We got to get some hype NFL music going. What I'd like you to do, we'll read through the top 10.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. And then...
Well, you can just kind of read through the top 17. Right?
Yeah.
We'll get down to the Lions.
And then we can start talking.
Kind of talk about some of your upper level picks here, top 5.
Okay.
And then we'll talk Lions. And I want to hear... I mean, have you had any time to really study them?
I mean... Yeah, I've already watched all the draft videos. So I saw all their highlights.
Okay.
So,
I would say yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do I remember all of them by heart? No. But, I remember. I know what I feel about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, do I need the voice? The megaphone? Or do you just want it?
Go ahead and read them.
With the number 1 overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza, quarterback. Pretty good pick. With the number 2 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey, edge, Texas Tech. With the number 3 overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love, running back, Notre Dame. With the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, your Tennessee Titans, no, not your, but the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State. With the 5th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Arvell Reese, edge, Ohio State. Yep. With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane. Never heard of her. Cornerback, LSU. With the 7th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select
Sonny Styles.
linebacker, Ohio State. With the 8th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State. With the 9th pick, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano, offensive tackle, Utah. With the 10th pick, the New York Giants select Francis Muigoa, offensive tackle, Miami. With the 11th pick, the Dallas Cowgirls select Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio. With the 12th pick, which should have been the Lions, the Miami Dolphins select Caden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama. With the 13th pick in the NFL Draft, the LA Rams select Ty Simpson,
Matthew Stafford's replacement,
quarterback, Alabama. With the 14th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select him, guard, Penn State.
A la Vega, Ione.
Good for him. With the 15th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Reuben Bain Jr., edge, Miami. With the 16th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq, tight end, Oregon. And with the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, your Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, offensive tackle, Clemson.
All right. That was good. So we'll do a little screen share here. Get the screen shared so we can kind of look at these together. Talk about some NFL drafts. Draft talkage. So how close was this to some of the draft
Not even
mock
close.
drafts?
Yeah, not really close.
Not close to the mock drafts?
I mean, your top 10 are pretty much all right there. I mean, Jeremiah Love going 3 is kind of crazy. People saw him going 5.
Yeah.
I mean, people saw him maybe going to Arizona. I think most of them were saying.
A lot of people are thinking Giants, right?
Yeah, that's where the Giants were thinking Giants.
So then they went with an edge.
Which, someone, I think, what's his name? Malik Neighbor said, "I can't believe we drafted an edge 2 years in a row," is what he said. Well, because last year they had the 2nd overall pick and they selected Abdul Carter. Yeah, you have to think. Jackson Dart was like the 20th overall pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Sleeper. A little bit of a sleeper.
I think he was the 20th.
So Chad asked the question earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the top 11. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Any other in the first round? That's it. 4 in the first round.
Yeah.
From that state we don't like to talk about. Yo.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yep.
Oh. State.
Yep.
All right. So everybody knew Fernando. He's the man.
What's funny is
he played hard, especially
he
in
wasn't
that
even there
natty. Where was he at?
at his home, at his house. He didn't even show up.
Yeah, well, he wanted to be with his mom.
You can have people there.
Yeah, but his mom is like sick or something. Remember? Yeah, like she's got some disease or something, and she can't.
Oh.
Remember during the games?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up. She's got MS.
Oh.
I don't think she can stand up.
Oh.
So,
Oh yeah.
She's like
yeah,
in
I
a wheelchair
remember.
and stuff. So, yeah, he wanted to be with his mom. So he was with his mom, and they celebrated together.
It's funny.
Don't blame him.
They all knew that he was going to the Raiders. It's like his brothers had Raiders hats that they were just wearing.
Yeah.
Well, not like officially, but afterwards, like after they picked him, all of them put it on. And his one like younger brother, like I think it's his brother, he's like going to like give him a hug, and Fernando just like goes and hugs everyone else, and then hugs him.
So, of the top 10, anything stand out to you or anything else you want to really like? It's not anything crazy.
I mean,
like.
I think
Not
everyone.
huge names. Jeremiah Love, Fernando Mendoza.
I mean, yeah. I mean, David Bailey. You have
Sonny Styles.
Carnell. I mean, Arvell Reese, Carnell Tate. That's the 4th year in a row that a state wide receiver was selected in the first round.
Wow.
You have Carnell Tate, you have Marvin Harrison Jr., you have Garrett Wilson, you have Chris Olave. There's multiple other ones who I can't think about right now, but there's multiple.
Interesting.
And then next year you have
How many guys from the University of Michigan went the first round?
No.
They had several guys drafted. I mean, Detroit picked.
Drafted 2 of them.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and speak into that. Let's just roll right in to your Detroit Lions. Why don't you read all their picks? You don't need the megaphone, but go ahead.
So we have Blake Miller. Do I need to say the position?
Yeah.
Blake Miller, offensive tackle, Clemson. Derek Moore, edge, Michigan. Jimmy Rolder, linebacker, Michigan. Keith Abney II, cornerback, Arizona State. Kendrick Law, wide receiver, Kentucky. Skylar Gill Howard, defensive tackle, Texas Tech. And Tyre West, defensive tackle, Tennessee.
Yeah, and I think they picked up another couple other guys outside the draft too. But so, what do you think overall?
I'm gonna be honest. Besides Derek Moore and Jimmy Rolder, only because they played at Michigan, I don't know any of these guys. I have never heard of Blake Miller.
Ultimate Iron Man at right tackle with 54 career starts. He has the unusual lateral quickness and fluidity in space despite playing too upright.
Yeah.
His hands lack accuracy and command in both phases, but he can recover and make blocks with a finisher's mindset. Miller is rarely beaten by rush games, but he has his edges attacked because of his hand issues. He will encounter difficulties at the next level without better pad level, core strength, and cleaner technique. If he tightens up in those areas, Miller can become a solid NFL right tackle.
Okay, so they're just bashing on him.
Not, yeah,
He's like,
super
if he
promising.
gets better, he might be decent.
Yeah, if he can actually just improve across the board, then he might get better and be good. But yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Well,
I'm honestly mad because I was saying, but I was thinking they should trade Isaiah Pacheco. Get higher up on the list.
now people were actually saying that might have been the idea
Of getting him.
Yeah.
Because they got him cheap. Yeah, and then you trade your pick. But, I'm going to be so honest. I've never heard of Blake Miller.
Well, you've heard of him now. He's coming to your Detroit Lions to protect Jared Goff.
What's funny is he has his edges attacked because of his hand issues, which makes him not the best against the rush. Jared Goff needs all the time in the world.
Yeah, we don't need a guy that doesn't have good hands. We need somebody that's...
While he struggles at blocking and having good hands, if he improves, he'll be a really good player.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, maybe he can come in and they can, prove during training camp and get him up to speed, and we'll see. I mean, he's a big dude, so we need help on the offensive line, and now they're going to be moving. What's his name?
Him to right tackle and Penei Sewell back to left tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the other way around?
This guy's 6'6", 317 pounds with a 9 3/4 inch hand.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's a big hand. Boy's got big hands.
My hand's like 5 inches.
His hands aren't good. He's got huge hands.
Although his hands are not good. What do you mean? His hands the size of a football.
Throw those things up in the air. Smack some people around.
That's probably why he says he has bad hands. He goes like this, trying to block people.
Yeah. This guy catch a ball or something?
No.
Still watching this Tigers game. Tigers are still down 2-0. And they just got to run around. So that's...
He's gone too.
Yeah.
He's safe.
All right, so let's look Derek Moore.
I think that was a good pick.
I like Derek Moore because I like Michigan. Okay. This one says he's got good size and length. Far more active and engaged as a rusher than he is as a run defender. But that's what we need. We need an edge rusher. You got him on one side. You got Hutch on the other.
You have Tyleek and what's his face? What's his name?
Against the pass, Moore is a bull rush aficionado.
Ali McNeil.
Piling up pressures and sacks. He's strong through the top of the rush, but needs to prove he can consistently stress long, well-anchored tackles. If Moore cranks up the fire on all 3 downs, he can become a good full-time player. Either way, he projects as a starter capable of racking up pressures. I like it.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds good to me. What do I know? So that was a little trade that they did, a little trade deal. And let's look at this guy. 6'3", 255
Oh,
pounds.
he's small.
Yeah, little tiny hands. Only 9 1/8 inch.
Oh,
Okay.
yep. And
Atlanta just pushed a runner in. That's not good. So,
I mean, I like it. Oh,
not very athletic. 56 on the athleticism score. What did this guy score? Yeah, he's pretty good. Look at 91, 81.
production though, he's a 72.
Blake Miller. Pretty solid pick there, according to those.
I mean, his
Will eventually be plus starter for Derek Moore. What did this one say? I didn't pay attention. Will eventually be plus starter. He's 81 though. Next gen stats. Derek Moore comes in at a 69.
Wait, can you go to like a good player?
Let's look at like
I don't,
68.
they were production score. He's trash.
So you want to go to a good player? Let's
Yeah.
see. Like
Like not.
let's look at David Bailey. Say had 98.14.
But look at his athleticism.
Almost 80.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeremiah Love, 95. And this is like Madden basically now, where you're just like, all right, pick your player, look at his stats.
Well, look at Caden Proctor. No. Yeah, right there. That's not much better than the dude who they drafted.
72, 80, 92. Oh, man.
He's good.
Ruben Bain. Whew, too bad he couldn't drop a couple. Been nice to pick him up. Probably after he got picked, they're like, all right, I guess let's take Blake Miller.
Nothing against you, Blake, but look at Ty Simpson. I want to see what they rate Ty Simpson, because he was meant to be a second round draft pick.
Where is he at?
I don't know. I think you need to close some of the things. 13. Yeah, right there.
Quarterback.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's the best they could pick up, apparently.
What do you mean?
What other quarterbacks?
They don't need a quarterback.
The Rams? Stafford's been talking about retiring. They got to start planning for retirement.
So they needed to pull Stafford out this year, have them suck, and then you get the number 1 overall pick and you draft a good quarterback. That's how you do that.
Yeah, let's just fail on purpose. They're a Super Bowl contender every year.
So then why are they
Because
trying?
Stafford's talking about retiring. They got to do something.
Well,
Wouldn't you rather pick up like a decent quarterback that's cheap than like a number 1 overall?
I mean, Ty Simpson's trash.
Never know. I think Goff
I
was
know.
number 1. Or
Yeah.
He was definitely a first rounder.
Oh, he was the number 1 overall pick.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wasn't Goff too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else were you talking about? Stafford?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stafford was the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. I thought. All right. I want to hear what your grade is. We're at an hour and 15 minutes here, going strong.
I'd give it a B.
Overall B.
B minus.
Okay.
I think they could have done better.
They got their offensive tackle. They needed that.
They could have done way better.
Mm.
I think, honestly, I'm being so honest, if you would have traded their first round pick, like, and throw in a guy like, I don't know, like Pacheco or something, you could trade up. You'd be top 10. You could be at least.
Yeah, but you also have to pay at that level too.
Like, if we would you have done this? Would you have traded this pick? Or basically just say trading Blake Miller. Trading Blake Miller and Pacheco. And then going and getting someone like Ruben Bain. Or someone like...
I like us having Pacheco. We'll see how durable he is in the season, how many carries he gets per game. He's a good backup to Gibbs, and a solid backup to Gibbs.
Yeah.
He's no Montgomery, but there's something off with Montgomery. So I'm okay with him being gone at this point. Pacheco came in. He's fired up right now. He's excited to play.
Yeah, I sent a picture to you.
Yep.
And like, here, I'll try to show it.
Well, you won't be able to show it on there.
Well, I'll be able to show it.
Okay, you can show it. Try to show it.
It won't look the best, but it'll be there. Here.
Yeah, he's gonna try to show a picture. Hold on. Let's stop the screen share. Go back to this.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yes, they can see it.
Okay, yeah, turn.
So you have Pacheco, who is like has the longer hair, and then you have Gibbs, who's in like the cornrows or whatever,
Your screen went dark.
Oh. Like that. And I sent my dad a text. I said Gibbs looks like Pacheco's teenage son. 'Cause Pacheco's just jacked.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for that duo. It's not Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic and Tails, but the Lions got their
Tails
offensive
might be
tackle. Okay, they needed help on the offensive line. We'll see how this guy does. They needed help on defense. They got an edge rusher, a linebacker, and a cornerback. And later on, they got 2 defensive tackles.
Hmm.
And they picked up a wide receiver. This Kendrick Law. We'll see, what kind of playing he gets.
I do want to just point out. I mean, Puka Nacua was a 4th-round draft pick. So I mean, this dude.
He's got a 70. Next gen stats, total score.
This guy's athleticism is pretty good.
Yeah, 83.
Production score, not the best.
So,
I mean, we'll just have to see how it all pans out.
yeah, I like what you said. I thought, a B, that's fair.
B or B minus.
Here's the thing. These guys in the Detroit Lions front office has done a lot more homework than we have.
Yeah.
Right? They've watched all the tapes. They've been watching these guys, knowing who's who.
Yeah.
At some point, you just sit back and you got to trust them to some point. But
Oh, that hurt.
oh, man. We got another drop here. Hold on. Here we go.
Lucky he has the Evo Shield leg guard on.
Yeah. He just hit that ball right off the inside of his leg.
That would have really hurt.
Had the guard on, protect his ankle, but he kind of rolled it too. Kevin, we need some hits. Kevin.
I don't think we have anyone on base either.
All right, so overall, you give him a B.
I give him a B. I think, yeah, we left off with the Pistons saying if they win all 3 games, they're going to win the series. And then on the Tigers, we just kind of gave some updates on the latest.
Pistons play again, tomorrow night?
Yes, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. At
And
home.
Our final statement on the Pistons was if they win all 3 games, they'll win the series.
That's right. You heard it here first, folks. All right. It's been a good episode. Appreciate you guys for hanging out, listening. A lot going on in Detroit sports.
Yes.
Not all of it's, we don't need to whine and complain too much. We got a lot going on. It's still fun to watch.
Yeah.
Keeps us on our toes a little bit. Oh, he's challenging this ball. Let's end it on this challenge.
I'm pretty sure that's a strike.
It clipped the bottom of the box, I believe. Let's see. No,
Nope.
Wow. Whew. In real time, that looked like it was a strike, but Kevin,
I think it's kind of. I think it's kind of dumb how they can do that.
And then Emery's Levy Tigers don't play again until next week, so he has a bye this Friday.
Yep.
But he'll be playing again next week. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in.
Did you see the kid in the background?
Challenge that one again, Kevin.
You're not allowed to.
What do you mean?
You can only. He did challenge.
Yeah, that one was low too. This ump has it out for Kevin. Is this Buzz? I mean, the catcher did a good job framing that thing, but geez, come on. Can he not challenge it?
You're only allowed to challenge it so many times per game.
That's dumb. If you win your challenge, you should be able to just keep challenging.
There's a kid in the background going 6'7".
Oh my gosh. He hit the inside of that one again.
Safe!
Oh my gosh, that guy's got wheels.
He was there, like
Kevin
clearly.
McGonigal nubs it down to third base, and
They're
somehow,
gonna challenge.
now they're challenging it. Oh my gosh, he had wheels.
This is a game. You know how we were talking about the Piston or MLB?
He's there.
Oh, he's way there. The ball's not even in his mitt yet. What are you challenging?
I mean, it was very close, but I think he was there.
This is the angle. Yeah, he's there.
All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. They called him safe. He's safe. Tigers are rallying. Put your rally caps on right now. They're going to come back and win it. The Pistons are going to win. Everybody's winning.
Don't sleep on the Tigers.
Or the Pistons.
Or the Pistons.
Come on. It's time to get hype. Basketball. Let's go. Pistons are winning. Next 3 games, they're winning the series.
Yep.
Tigers are winning. Pistons are winning. Everybody's winning. Except for the Red Wings. You guys have a blessed week.
See you next time.